Um, yeah, brother. Always good to hear from you. Another one of my super friends. We live on YouTube at the same time. If you click my avatar and the three buttons, you can go to my YouTube link. Make sure y'all tap in, subscribe, and share. We live. I just had to mute the live because I said, "Oh, we live." God, how you doing, my brother? We good? You're back. We lost you for a second. Yes. So you click that link, and then I will add you. Gotcha. Yeah, to the chat. So big old drip. I don't know why they have this weird crazy pause. I might have to go out of stereo and come back. Give me a second. Just hold it down. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I had to upgrade. They were giving me some weird stuff going on. It was a little weird. Thank you, Worm C, for following me. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for who's still in the room. We have Check Yourself in UK, the true. What it do? Appreciate y'all for listening. Thank y'all for stopping in. The Real Fidox was here listening. Soulful, Tripolar still here paying attention. She just can't speak. Big old drip, Lady Chicago, Leona. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. We're about to get into these readings now. We live on YouTube at the same time. Click my avatar. Don't forget to subscribe when you get to YouTube. Subscribe to Dharma Ghost's YouTube as well. Now, Dharma, did you click the link? Are you still working on that? Or yeah, just take your time. We'll continue to. I'm gonna show the YouTube audience, you know, which deck I'm gonna use today. Testing. This is the deck I'm working with today. So those YouTube people, they can see. Appreciate that. And we do have some listeners on YouTube. I see y'all. Clap it up. I mean, you can leave a message on YouTube for us so we know you're here. Leave a message in stereo so we know you're here. Now, while Dharma is getting ready to read me, I'm going to pull a card for the next person that leaves a message. This card is for you. So if you leave a message right now, this card is for you. The next person that leaves a message, I have something for you. I know you're in the room listening now. All you gotta do is press that button, and I'll let you know what your card says. The next person that leaves a message, shout it out. So we're setting up. Oh, we have a lucky winner. Now, before I answer that, because I like to read the card before I even know who's even on the other end. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I want to know afterwards. That's how I like to do it. So what that card that got pulled is, baby. If you want to stereo YouTube, you can see it's the 3 of Wands. So here you have pretty much the sun in the back is the fire. These are 3 decisions. There's some work to be done. One thing is in the foreground, one is in the background. It's closer. The other one's a little further away. So some of these things that you have to deal with are closer than not. Some things you got to deal with when it gets there. So it's about timing. 3 is about a decision has been made, so you already have. There was a decision, and after the decision, you had chosen. So this is choice being made, and moving forward on the task at hand. So Trinity also represents maybe the me, myself, and I. Things that you have to work on is the Trinity within the one. See, the one in the center is actually the balance. The other two on the side could be like positive and negative forces that that keeps the balance. It's always balanced in the center. It's centered with the sun. It's centered with everything. The sunset, everything is centered with that middle one, and that's the one you're focused on. The other two could be distractions. So, the thing about this card is the focus, the choice that you made. Stick to the choices you made, and not try to keep trying to weigh your odds. You already made the choice. Stick to it and keep it going. Now, who's on the horn? Let's see if that resonated with you. Check yourself. Talk about it.
I'm YouTube, but it keeps, like, I don't know how to change my sound. I'll try to, maybe I'm going to pull it up on my TV so I can do both.
Right. So you should be able to hear us on YouTube if your sound was up. My sound is muted because if I hear it, it'll play back. So let's see. Right. So you should be able to hear us on YouTube. That's YouTube. My sound is muted because if I hear it, it'll play back. So let's see. Right. So I'm not sure how well you guys are being picked up on the YouTube side, but I have both open, stereo and YouTube, because I guess I'm live. I have to do it that way. So some people say they just listen to the YouTube side and they have their volume down on stereo, just low, where they can still speak, but it's not actually, then I don't know. Some people work it out. Some people just use stereo, they turn their volume down on YouTube.
So we're coming through okay on
On YouTube, I haven't seen your request yet to come to the live. Did you link? Did you click?
I'm in StreamYard. So.
Right, but did you click the direct link that I sent you? It's a link right at the top. Okay.
Right, let me try that again. So I see one for StreamYard, one for
the one for YouTube is the one you can share so that people can watch. The one I sent you from StreamYard is the one you can join me live.
Okay, so the window, I see myself. Let's check your camera. Oh, duh.
Right.
I got stuff on the camera screen. Okay.
There you go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Mark.
Grand Rising, what a dude. I get to see ya.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn
now
that
you have
down.
to turn your volume down on YouTube side because you're live on stereo.
Turn the
Or is it my volume?
stereo.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So
Good to see you, Grand Rising. It looks amazing out there. You're in nature. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's not too bad. Same here. It's really booming.
okay, let me
So
see if
did
I
you
can
see the
mute
first
my
card that I
volume
showed for the
real
person
quick.
that they called in? This is her card.
There we go.
Your volume, you're getting feedback. You have to turn the volume down on your phone. Whichever's playing your stereo. I mean, whichever's playing.
Oh, you know what? It's my maybe it's my mic.
You have headphones? Unplug the headphones if you're using it. There you go. That's better.
All right, let me bring this back up one more time. Testing.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's starting to feedback. Right, but what did you do? Just plug your headphones back in? That's better. What did you do?
Headphones, right?
Yeah,
Let me grab headphones.
Some headphones got mics on them, some don't. So, I don't know. Shout out to everybody who's still in the room, man. Appreciate y'all. We're trying to get it together. We live on YouTube at the same time. Now, I want to know if that card resonated with my caller. She's probably gone. UK Truth still in the building. Couldn't be me is in the building. I'm pulling cards to the next person that pulls up on the message button. This card is for you. Just let me know. All you gotta do is press the message button and leave me a message. But until then, Dharma is gonna get ready to read King Cooley. So we're standing by for that. But in the meantime, if somebody wants me to pull a card for them, just all you go, hey, it's Tripolar hanging with us on YouTube. Now it's good. You can see us. You think that you can still work at the same time and watch us and listen on stereo? Go, girl! You must be in this, sitting at the desk or something. Yeah, I'm at my job.
Okay. I am just getting this. How's everybody doing?
Pretty amazing. I see you have the same colors on the match your advertising. Amazing. Not only that, I didn't even know I picked this color for the bubbles. You know, the
nice.
theme is also pretty much similar. It was before you even showed up.
You know, I'll tell you. There's something about the color lavender. Sometimes there's a particular shade of lavender that when I look at it, it's like the feeling I get. It's like it's so beautiful that it just like sometimes it can move me to tears. Just like just how like I resonated with it just so much. So definitely lavender is like my favorite color for sure. Periwinkle. There's a periwinkle is really close to that shade of lavender. I don't know why it just affects me. Beautiful color.
Now, Tripolar, I just want to ask her, are you listening on the stereo side or are you hearing us from the YouTube side? Because I want to be coming in clear. Both of us are coming in clear on YouTube. But how does that sound?
Yeah, you're breaking up on my end.
On YouTube?
It's real
stereo.
Yeah.
On the YouTube side.
Yeah, on the YouTube side.
Let me see. Better?
Talk more.
The YouTube audio is a little choppy, she says. Okay.
See, you're still coming in on my phone. I'm trying to. Why can't I?
Let me see if I can kind of fix my audio. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I need headphones too. Let me try to get headphones. That might help.
Is it just me, or are other people saying that you're breaking up?
Well, Tripolar says that on YouTube it sounds choppy on the YouTube side. Maybe I'll get some headphones.
Yeah, you sound good on
stereo.
Stereo side. Maybe I'll listen to stereo. I seem to be coming through on YouTube. There's just a little bit of a delay. I'm hearing myself talk.
Is that because my volume is up? No. My volume has to be down on my YouTube and it's down on my phone. That I'm using to stream. Oh, I'm good now. Tripolar, how does I sound now with the headphones? Better? Worse? But then you guys won't hear the stereo. If I put on my headphones, you won't hear the stereo. Tripolar, how do I sound? Can you hear me?
You sound better in
with the headphones?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
So no, yeah, I can. That's awesome.
And stereo, everybody can hear me on stereo.
And
now
I'm not getting that echo anymore either.
Right, and But we can't hear you on YouTube. We can't hear anything. You can only hear me. You can't hear him on YouTube, can you? Oh yeah, we can hear him. Right. And okay, good. I think everything's good.
I'm coming.
Okay, we'll do this. So I'll just leave my headphones on. You leave your headphones. No feedback. Everybody's clear. We're all clear. Dharma's clear on YouTube. Okay, good.
Nice. Hey, everybody.
It out. Thank you, Tripod. You're the best. So everybody on YouTube, clap it up if y'all can hear us. Good. UK The Truth and Crazy Crow, Miss Coffee. Y'all, are we coming in clear on the stereo side? Because we're also live on YouTube at the same time. So we're just trying to get everything coordinated.
It's a good thing.
And are you live on your YouTube as well, Dharma? Are you on your YouTube live?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, nice. Cool.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Good.
Nice. This is amazing. See how this works?
And it went whoosh all over. But luckily I'm outside, so I needed.
No, I just want to hear the message from stereo before we get started.
Okay, yeah, do that. I'm going to just do a little bit of a just a quick little meditation off camera, just to get myself in that mindset. So I'll be right back. But I'm not going to be fun.
No, Dharma Ghost is my co-host. Tripola is on YouTube. She's in the audience member, but she's helping us on YouTube. She's like our third host, our moderator, if you will. Tripola's our moderator, but Dharma Ghost is the host today. Crazy Crow. Thank you for that. Because we're also on YouTube at the same time where Tripola's helping me out. I should actually make her one of my moderators on YouTube when I go and got to figure that out, how to make her a moderator. All right, but let's go. My brother, whenever you're ready. Oh, now I'm glad I can see YouTube. He had to walk away. So he'll be back. We're on YouTube. If anybody wants to look at us on YouTube and watch what we're doing at the same time, please come to my YouTube, tap the avatar. Major player. I don't want to take anything from his work. Y'all don't need to see me when he's doing the card reading. And let's do it like that. And I'll make him the feature because he's going to do my reading. That works for right now. And like I said, if anybody wants a reading, I'll do the one reading from one person in the room. And if you leave a message, I'll pull one card right now while we're waiting for Dharma. So whoever leave a message, I'm going to pull a card for you one time real quick. Who wants the card read? Oh, we got a winner. Now, I'm not going to see who you are yet. As you can see on YouTube, I haven't looked. I don't want to know who it is because I'm going to read your card first. So whatever card comes out is for you. Whoever's on that message, this card is for you. We live on YouTube. Oh, it came out. Actually, damn. I got a few cards. You got a lot going on. Who is this? That person's got a lot going on. Now, I got to do a quick one for this person. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going on. Damn. All right. Well, let's see who you are. Let's go. I'm going to do this quick because we got 7 of this right here. So there's something here you can see.
All right, everybody, I am back.
There's There's some monies being held or hidden. Why? Just hide behind the bush because you're worried about somebody taking something from you. This person is worried about a thief in the midst. Maybe not only stealing money, but a lover. Maybe somebody who's a lover, a date, somebody you're dating who's offering you some kind of love, but may not really be offering you. Maybe a person that just wants to keep you around, like a clinger or somebody. What they used to call it back in our days, somebody who wants to cuff you. Cuffing season. They want to cuff you up, but not really honest about their feelings. Because maybe they're not there for love. It could be for money. Also, you got a chariot. Somebody's thinking about leaving and moving. I got to get out of here. Take a trip. Now, it's also about decision. You see, you have the two chariots aligned. They're looking in different directions, different ways. So you're not sure which way to go. But either way, you're definitely leaving. This is completion. I done saved all my funds. I done saved up enough. I done put in the work. Now it's time to reap the benefits. Reap the benefits of the stuff I put in. It might be a legal case. Somebody might be getting divorced or thinking about divorcing. And something about some paperwork that needs to be taken care of. Balancing the self. Some inner work. Maybe need to balance the heart chakra. Somebody's got their heart closed off. And here's a death card, which really doesn't have to do with death. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It's the death of something. And it may be the death of the ego, the death of the of something that no longer serves you. So forget what no longer serves you and only deal with that does do you good. But you like to keep things around that doesn't serve you any good. Time to let it go. So that's that. I'm going to find out who that was that pulled up for that reading. And this is for you. Delilah. Yes, 911 Delilah. You got a free weed. Well, blessings to you. Thank you for that. And I'm sure my co-host thanks you. That was for you, 911 Delilah. It was a 7-card reading. I think it was 6 or 7. And it was for the next person who pressed the message button. And that was you. And I read it live on YouTube. So if you want to watch the YouTube, you can always go back later and see the exact cards that I showed that came up. Because we're live on YouTube at the same time. So if anybody wants to go to our YouTube pages, you can hit our avatars and you can tap in. Make sure you subscribe when you're there and share. Thank you. So that was for you, Delilah 911. That was for you. Hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I'm about to get read from Dharma, right? No. Yeah, and now I don't know on the YouTube side, y'all can't hear our callers though, right? No. I can't tell. You gotta let me know, Tripolar. We can hear the callers when they call in on the YouTube side. All right, so continuing on. Whenever you get a chance, brother, we're here. Shout out to everybody who's still in the building. Thank you, 911 Delilah, for allowing me to give you a reading live on YouTube and on stereo at the same time. And you didn't even know. I like to do that. I like to just have it prepared for the next person who pulls up. They're not even sure they're getting a reading. And for me, I like the universe letting me know that it all is energy resonating. So now Miss Coffee, Crazy Crow, and Worm are still here listening. I know somebody wants to press the button, and this is for you. I'm just gonna wait for Dharma until he's ready, but I got one more card that I'm gonna pull. Okay. I got one message, so I'm gonna pull one card. One card for this person. And then we'll get it. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna wait for the card to go ahead and tell me which one it wants to.
Koolie, did you
There's a lot
want
going on for this person.
Hey, did you want an extensive reading or just a 3-card, or what would you
Whichever
like?
you feel. I want you to feel it. I want you to go ahead and feel it because this is actually helping you too practice. So I don't mind. We have the time. I have till 2 p.m. Before my next show.
How about
good vibes only one?
We can do a 3-card with clarifiers if we need.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now this card is for my next caller. I haven't looked at who you are yet. Wow. So I don't know if it's the same caller, but if not, I have a second card for the next caller. If it's the same person, then the card is for both are for the same person.
And just
but this
I haven't
first
looked either.
No, we haven't looked at who's calling in yet. But the first card is here. Oh, wait, my YouTube is frozen. Let me fix that. I'm not sure why, but give me 1 second. I'll come back in.
You're coming through okay on well, I'm looking at you through a stream
well, mine's on my end.
StreamYard.
It looks like it's not. It's still. But I'm still good on your end. I'm still live.
Well, I'm looking at you through StreamYard. I didn't.
Oh, on the YouTube side, yes. I gotta fix it. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your friend Dharma Ghost, and I am joined by my 2 little friends here. This one's Horus. I know that. What's the cat's name? The Egyptian cat. I think it's like Anubis. No, not Anubis. But anyway,
the cat is Hawthorne. Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
So,
the cat.
Yeah,
I believe
the Egyptian cat. And then I have a little Horus here that's gonna join us this morning.
Nice. Now,
Yes, the goddess Sekhmet.
Sekhmet, yeah.
Yeah, she's entered my life and made it clear, loud and clear, particularly with the book that came into my life pretty profoundly. But that I'm resonating with her, and she's taken favor upon me, which is a very I don't fully understand it yet. I'm still learning about it, but it's a very I'm very humbled by it because she's fierce. She's very fierce. She's not an easy deity to vibe with, and that she basically selects, like, as far as I understand, she chooses you instead of you choosing to worship her, kind of thing.
Right. Now, Charpola said nope. Nope meaning, am I still live or nope? Nope meaning I'm not, right? I gotta check that. Are you still live on your side, Dharma? No.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm on the StreamYard. I can try pulling up the actual click.
Either way, we'll continue to go. I might have to check it later, but we'll just continue to go. Maybe it's
see how it looks.
Maybe it'll
in YouTube.
I'm not sure
it
why,
looks like you're coming up, like you're coming through.
Okay, I see it now. It was my I had to reset my.
You're
okay, cool. So we're still good. Sorry about that, guys, on YouTube. I had to check. Now you're saying no. That Tripolar says no, they can't hear the messages from our callers. So the callers are not coming through on stereo to YouTube because we have headphones, which is okay, I guess. We'll probably try to just whatever the callers are saying, maybe we'll repeat it for the YouTube users. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But when I take off my headphones, then you don't hear me as good, but we can at least hear the callers. So I don't know. We'll figure that part out. But so we don't hear the callers on YouTube, so that you guys know. It's just you can only hear myself and Dharma on YouTube, which is probably okay for now.
I could do like a pantomime rendition of the comment.
Yeah, we could do that too. You know, all of us actors are out of work right now. You know, we might as well get our craft up, practice our skills.
Right? Yeah. All-encompassing benefit to all involved.
Now, so I have these two cards. So now, like I said, do I read them both? Now I have 4 messages. So let me just look and see who they are, because I got to find out how many different. Okay, Crazy Cole left the first 2. So these first 2 cards are for you. Then I have 2 more cards to pull for 2 more people. And then you'll be ready to do me, right? After that?
Yeah, I'm going to start.
So,
in fact, I'm going to start.
Yeah, you can do that because you can
cards
see my energy on the
get
screen.
the energy going here.
Now, I'm going to read Ra-Ra. My lovely Ra-Ra. And I'm going to read Astrology Unificado. Oficiado. And then I'm going to read Crazy Crowd. So I'm going to read 3 people. Crazy Crowd has 2 cards. That's for his reading. And Ra-Ra and Astro has 1 card apiece. Now, as soon as I said Ra-Ra, oh my goodness. OMG. Ra-Ra might need a whole damn reading. Why did all of these cards fall? Ra-Ra, what the is going on? You might need a personal one, Ra-Ra. This is
so
Ra-Ra has 1, 2,
Ra-Ra's
3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh?
She's got 6 cards that fell for Ra-Ra. What is going on with your energy, girl?
So you shuffle, and then if a card falls out, that's a card.
That's theirs. Yep.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting technique.
So this is for Crow, Crazy Crow. The first card I picked was the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, new desires, new energy, possibly new love. Doesn't have to be. But your desires, the things that you want. So there's something new coming in that's going to appeal to your desires. Why? Because right now you've had the 10 of Swords. So you're done with something, done and over with that. Finished, done. I don't want to deal with that part of it anymore. So I want to move on to something new. Maybe new love. Maybe it's a new love, or maybe a new love for something like fishing, or a new craft, a new hobby, something that you're gonna pick up that's gonna make you feel new again. Because right now you're feeling like did it, done it, been there type of energy. Yes, Ra-Ra, thank you for joining in on on YouTube side. You're not going to be able to hear the messages from our people on this YouTube side because we haven't figured out that audio part of it, because we was getting a lot of feedback, so we both had to put on headsets because we wanted to be clear. But I am going to read you. You have 6 cards that fell, right? Equal is 6. 6 equals equality. Exactly. 2, 2, 2. You already know. So we're going to get into all that, Ra-Ra. If you have patience, I do want to read your 6 cards, but let me go through it. It's going to be quick because Greg, pardon himself, because Dharma Ghost is here to read me. And that was the major thing. But as I was waiting
for Ra-Ra, like, I mean, you take your time. And
right, it's the amazing part.
She was there that first night I met you guys. Like, remember that night I called in?
Wow. See? Full circle.
Like, I had met her earlier that day. I was listening to her and interacted on her show. And then later that night, it was like 3 a.m. or something. And I was in my car in the Jack in the Box parking lot, and I saw her.
That's
and
right.
I
remember that.
All right, who's this motherfucker that she's talking to, right? And then And I started listening, and I'm like, whoa, wait, like, because you guys were talking about some really cool, deep shit, and I'm like, whoa,
Right. You
whoa.
told me you didn't even want to
I
leave
just,
your car or something like
I
that.
just
You
completely
said, yeah.
just in awe, man.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was really cool. You were talking about the Akashic records that night too.
Ooh, wow. Love you
shared the
too, Rah
story,
Rah.
shared the story of how it went, of getting started, how that started for you, which I found fascinating.
Rah Rah said she's over there looking for the stop and pause button on YouTube, but it keeps going because it's live. It's live, Rah Rah. You have to wait till later to go back when it's over. So at least you can hear the reading later on YouTube too as well, Rah Rah, if you couldn't stick around. But hopefully you can stick around for a few more minutes. Let's go. Let's hear Crazy Crow. No worries, Crazy Crow. You don't have to subscribe. So those on the YouTube side, Crazy Crow said he's gonna want to subscribe to us, but the way things are working, not yet. But don't even worry about it, Crazy Crow. You're one of my favorite listeners. Appreciate you. And I hope that reading resonated for you. I hope you understood the reading.
I gave Crazy Crow a follow. And who else? Miss Coffee. I'm gonna give her a follow.
Right. If you go to my page right now, you'll see that I'm live. If you go to my YouTube page right now, it'll show you I'm live.
And Empress Fatty Cat vibes.
Okay, let's see. Next. Oh, wait. My bad. I didn't read your card. You have a card as well. I didn't want to play her message before I read her card. This card is for you, Fatty Cat. That was Fatty Cat, right? Because it says here, Astrology Unificato. But on her other name, is it what? Fatty Cat? Okay, so this is for you before I play your message again. Here you have 10 of Cups. So you're in completion, love of self. You're getting love coming back at you. And the energy of that is amazing. You're also getting a lot of love from ancestors, so people that may have passed on, still showering you with love. You're getting a lot of help from the cosmos. You see that? All of these cups coming from, and the rainbow that's attached to it, that's spiritual. That's also as above, so below. You not only you getting cups on the earthly plane, fulfillment, you're getting fulfillment from the heavens. And not only that, you're complete in the you're complete on the love for yourself. Like you love yourself, but damn girl. But that's what makes you the 10 of Cups, the completion of it. Like you have even love to give, you know. Your cup is filled. But you don't want to overflow it. I'm getting a little bit of overflowing of love too, so you don't want to spill it, because spilling is wasting. So don't waste it. Don't be wasteful with it. That's the thing. Now, Rara. Oh, I want to play your message first before I go to Rara. North Node is now. Wait, say that again. North Node. Libra. Okay, North Node is something that you have more power of, that you came to help teach the world something. You came with these powers, like whatever your right hand possess is what you came to bring. Whatever your left hand possess, what you came to learn, which is your South Node. Your North Node being in Libras, you came to learn balance. You came to learn how to be not judgmental. Because then you also understand being judgmental is also being judged. Although you're a great person to come to for clarity in a case. Like a couple might come to you for marriage counseling, or you may be a great marriage counselor, that kind of thing. You can help others with their balance, but when it comes to you balancing, sometimes, well, actually, because you're North Node, you are balanced. You come to here to show balance. That's what you came to teach. You also came to teach partnership, how everybody has a divine partner and they should be partnered up somehow. That's not great to be in this world alone. So you came to teach that part, that there's a divine masculine, divine feminine. They go together, hand in hand. Doesn't mean two men, two women. I'm not talking physically. I'm talking metaphysically, because you need a divine counterpart of each that match and balance and feed off of one another. That kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with the physical body. Now, also, by it being in Aquarius as well, the house of Aquarius, that's your spirituality. So you're learning, you're trying to get to a point of we, and trying to forget me, myself, and I. Like I said, it's about partnership, it's about balance, and it's about we. Forget me, myself, and I. You're not the type that came here to be alone or to live a lonely life or that kind of, that's not your world. And you came to teach that that's not it. That what it is finding a divine counterpart that y'all can, y'all came here to do the work together. It ain't got nothing to do with physical love and all that. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Got to do with a soul contract that you and another came to do together to complete. And when that completion is over, then y'all can go your separate ways and stuff. But you came to teach that. I hope that makes sense. And now I have Rara next. Now, before we listen to Rara, I'm going to do hers very quick. So let's go, Rara. I hope you're still here. 6 of Wands, completion. Everybody's accolades. Yay, you're doing your thing. All of those wands behind you are completions. I've completed that. I did this. I did that. I'm looking great. This is going on. That's happening. Everybody's applauding you. You're looking like you're on top of the world and you're happy. You're feeling complete. Now, 7 of Wands, which would be next, represents now there's a conflict. Now I have to be more protected. So right now it looks good, but let's see. And again, that's 6, Rara. 6. Again, 6. Now, here you have the 9 of disc. So it's the upside down 6, but it's actually not, it's in upside right position. So that's completion. Like I said again, those are all that storing up energy, all that stored energy, saved energy. Saving for what? A rainy day, Rara? Too much is going to get too full. So at some point, you're going to have to start passing around some of them gems. You're not happy. Like you have it, you have these gems and all that, but see, she's not still unsatisfied because she's holding this stuff, all this stuff. And sometimes you got to give some to somebody else. Or maybe because here, like I said, it's the 6. Everybody's happy, happy, happy. But somebody's actually probably not as happy because I'm holding back. Like only if they knew I'm still holding back. So by holding back, you're getting these sleepless nights. Staying up all night, insomnia. Because here again is another 9. So that's again the 6, but the 9, completion. 9 is always I'm done, I'm complete. I gotta think about how to end this cycle. So this cycle of look, those knives are not stabbing, it's not hurting, there's no pain here, but it's protection. Like I said, you're blocking, these walls are up, but they're walls of knives. These knives represent thoughts. Always thinking, and overthinking and thinking. And that's what's keeping you up at night. Because you really want to speak your mind. You keep holding up. You're holding it in. You want to say things. You don't want to say things. You might be making somebody a little uncomfortable. That it might be a conflict, which is the next. If you got one more stick, it would show a little conflict within. So you're trying to not walk that. You want to stay on that fine line of not being able to do anything that's gonna rock the boat, maybe. But here you have this charmer. He's the magician, the snake charmer. He's able to um, manifest things, something from nothing, that type of thing. So you're manifesting things, but you're not sure if it's beneficial to maybe your the people that support you, the home life, and yourself. Things that you know you have work to be done and chores, sleepless nights. Why am I not being able to balance home and work at the same time? I think that's a lot to do with it. But you're trying to manifest that. You're gonna use your little bit of magic to pull through this because you're the queen of swords, which is of your words. You know you have the power of words, but you don't want to. You want to just make sure that you have the right words and the right thoughts before you speak. Because there's two wolves that you're feeding. See, that moon is hidden energy. You're hiding some things, Rara.
Breaking up
There's a lot of
YouTube.
hidden stuff going on. Okay, hopefully I'm back on YouTube. But there's a lot of hidden things going on that you're not speaking to nobody about. You got things in the works, but only Rara knows about them. But you're looking at yourself in the mirror because they're not for everybody to know. Right now, I'm dealing with my own shadow work as well. But you don't want to tell everybody that because they're going to look at you like maybe you take it as maybe I don't want to show any weaknesses. But it's manifestation. Smile in everybody's face, although you might be feeling different on the inside. So I hope that resonated, Rara. If you need more, hit me up in the private chats. You know how we do. You are a super fan, so you can do that. Those that may not be subscribed, just hit me on a donation. I can help you out if you want a private chat. Let's go. We got 5 messages. We're gonna go through these real quick. After these messages, we're gonna continue to go back to King Coolie's reading on stereo. Oh, 1 second. Go ahead, Dharma. Oh, your YouTube went down. Okay, no problem. I got you. We're gonna listen to some of these messages while you reset. Rara, super friend Rara. Wow, she's in space. She's got the reverb coming in. Hey, we're listening to Rara's messages for those on YouTube. Come and join us on stereo. Right. Yes, I think I've done that already. I don't know. You got to tell me what you think. That was before. Here's the maybe you sent another one. We'll get to it. But no, I have to go and see. Let's go.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Dharma, you said anything? You said something? Okay, I can hear you. Well, yeah, I lost you on YouTube, but I was hearing you, but I don't know if I was hearing you from the stereo side or not. Right. No worries. You can get it together. I'll continue with the messages. So that was for Rara, but that doesn't look like she's leaving any more messages. Maybe she left. So we're going to continue on with Fatty Cat. Oh, it's Christy X. My bad. Okay, so those that are on YouTube, you can't hear the message that we're getting from the stereo listeners. I'm going to try to fix that, but if you just join stereo, you go and add the stereo app, then you can listen in. Just follow KINGKOOLIE or Dharma Ghost, and you can jump in on our stereo live at the same time. Hopefully we can fix it so you're going to listen in. Now, what I'm going to do is probably when Dharma go ahead and take over, I'm going to probably take off my headsets so we can hear everything, because I will be doing less talking. Yeah, no worries. You need another, might need to restart it or something. I don't know. I got time. I'll wait. But at the same time, I'll continue to listen. Let's hear rah rah. I hope that helps. I know you didn't expect it. Every time you pull up, you just come in to say hi, and I always get you. But yeah, I think you needed that. I think you were running and stuff. I could see through the cards from what I read that it was something that was probably necessary to say, so you don't deplete your energy so much, or you don't run into a situation where you may think you're doing what everybody is asking or wanting, but you might be kind of rubbing somebody the wrong way and you don't even know it. Something like that. That's what I saw. Yeah, but we can talk about it another time, you and I, if you want. Wow, the messages are coming in. Let's go. We got some super friends. I'm gonna have to play the super friends first. Yeah. Mississippi boy. Hey man, I appreciate you, Mississippi boy, super friend. You already know. Um, Especially those that can continue on, because I had a lot of subscribers for April, and a couple of people had to drop for May, which I get it. It's no love lost, but those that continued on, you already know. I got nothing but love for you too, and that's why I do what I do, man. It's not really about the donations or the subscription, but as you see, we could go private chat, but we didn't choose to do that. We chose to go public. So let's go. We're gonna continue on. Well, just like that, I got one card for you, because we're gonna do our reading now. But I do have actually two cards that came up for you. I thought it was gonna be one, but it's two. We're live on YouTube, so you can go to the YouTube side and you can see the cards that I'm picking, or you can tap my YouTube, add me, and subscribe to me, and later you can go ahead when this live is over, you can play it again. But this card that I'm showing is a 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups represents there's a lot of decisions. You have options. Options with love, desire, things that you want. But you have a lot of options. You're not really trying to choose none. But some of those things are not great options. Some of them are good, some of them aren't. But that's not for me to say. That's for you to decide and choose. Because what you're looking at, the way you're looking at things, and you're going to move on from here is as the juggler. That's like that person that's going to step into a dangerous place, but they don't care. They're not looking. They just going and leaping before they leap. They don't look before they leap. But it's trying to let you know that, you know, it's okay to be adventurous and move on without even thinking about it. Just go as you please. But sometimes you have to look before you leap, because not all that glitters is gold sometimes. And you have to, it's okay to be spontaneous and jump into things like, yeah, whatever. But then sometimes you have to be like, wait a minute, is this actually beneficial to me or not? It might be a dangerous situation that you might be jumping into. So that's for you, my brother. I'm gonna continue to play these. I'm not gonna read any more, guys. I'm just gonna not till after Dharma does his thing. Not really. That's not what I see. But I'll tell you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. You just found it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't see theme park because I don't see it as an entertainment for you. I see it as something that you really believe you really want to do is to help people and help them with their partnerships. Mainly, it's about their partnerships, and it's about helping them balance the heart and the mind and bringing them together as one. So that's more like a spa. I can see you open up like a little spa. It might have light therapy, sound therapy, reflexology. So they come to your place and they can deal with all of these type of fields. Um, it's like an amusement park for them, for an adult, for a person who's dealing with the metaphysical. For them, it's an amusement park, but I don't see you in a theme park, if that makes sense. No. And I'm reading your Akashic records, and that's why I said, um, yeah, you're gonna help people, but more with astrology, but more importantly, with matching, mating people, knowing that two people, what their goods and bad, how they can benefit each other, things like that. Okay, next. Wow, you gotta say that a lot louder. I did not catch that. Okay, I heard you came across our live. Okay, I think I got most of that. But thank you for coming to the live. Thank you for coming in. I'm following. Okay, I'll pull you up.
Two. Okay.
I'm gonna try to not use
Hang
the
on.
headphone and see if that works.
Turn this up. Turn that down.
Maybe not. Let me see. That's you.
Review. I don't see Yeah.
Yeah, I took my camera down. But I got your picture up now because you're about to do my reading.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. Cool. I am. And so,
Yeah.
see if I can.
Oh wait. My
What
bad. My
Okay.
headset is trying to call people.
This and show.
Okay. Let's see who else we got. Empress Fatty Cat.
Do this. So that's my spread. Like that's how I'll lay the cards out. Or I pull, and then I just put out the poison.
Mm.
Warm up the hands.
No worries. Thank you. Always a pleasure with you, Fatty
All
Cat.
right, my friend.
Thank you. Miss Coffee?
Good morning, gentlemen. You were very, very interesting to me. I just wanted to say I've appreciated listening to what you guys are talking about. And, I'm very interested to hear Dharma actually read for you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
This will
Now, I
make or
appreciate
break
y'all for
me.
coming in today.
This will make or break me, right?
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
feel
we're
pretty
doing good
confident
so
after last
far.
night.
I mean,
I feel pretty confident after last night. And I'm very humbled to have this opportunity, of course, too. And it's not me, it's the energy. It's the energy that we all share and pass around, and it comes up and it flows through and it comes across, great expanses, and it knows no bounds. Energy, this psychic energy, it goes, for those who didn't hear, like I recently had an experience where my friend and I had a mutual friend that we had been lost touch with for over 5 years, and we wanted her back. We wanted her to contact us because we didn't have a way to reach out to her. And past 2 weeks, we felt the love and just missed her and we just visualized her back. And she's back. She called the other day. And she felt it. She was like, wow. She had a very synchronistic day to the day that she called. We were coming through crazy loud that day. So energy, yeah, just so that's there's a Srila Prabhupada. He was the gentleman who founded the started the Hare Krishna movement, ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He wrote a book called Easy Journey to Other Planets, and it's along those lines of what's faster than the speed of light? Our thoughts. So
right.
You picture a planet, you're there. So easy journey to other planets, sort of travel in your mind. All right, so I'm gonna. So
we got a few more messages before we can start.
Sure, yeah. Once you do that, I'm gonna decide on the exact sort of approach I'm gonna do, like which layout I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do
all
the
right.
speaks.
We got Puzzle. We got Puddles Flow 91. She's on stereo, and she said her apologies on YouTube. She apologizes because her mic was a little low, but she resent that message, and it's probably a little better. We're gonna play it now.
Sorry you didn't hear me last time. I was saying hi to both of you, and I said, how are you doing this afternoon? And I was wondering if it's possible if I could get some cards, if it was possible. That's if you're drawn to me.
Yes,
I had already pulling a card for her.
Okay, go ahead, because I got one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a card for you because I was thinking of it, and yeah, before that message even played. So,
oh wow, good. So I got one. While you do that, I got one for you. If you're watching on YouTube, here's the card. Well, it's gonna come up in a second.
What deck do you use?
I'll show you the cover. But this is the 5 of discs. But see, now you have to be careful. See how you're losing that money out of your pocket coming out of there? Wasteful. Be careful. Maybe holding on to it, but not really being beneficial and using it. So you didn't use it either. You lost it before you got a chance to even use it. So be careful. Decision-making skills with money and finance this week.
Are you talking?
All right, cool. I can do more, but he's gonna read you one. But I'll show you the deck that I use here.
Tarot of the Moors. Okay, awesome. There's an anthropologist I follow on YouTube, Robert Seffer. He speaks of the Moors a lot. He talks a lot about the Sumerians and the Aryans.
Right.
Lost esoteric histories that and all kinds of different things. And he does that. He teaches a lot. He talks a lot about the Moors. Remarkable way too. So,
thank you.
I'm proud to say that I know one, that I have a friend who's a Moor. Okay.
Well, Puddle's Flow
here comes,
just said that the first card that I read for her was actually pretty accurate. She wrote that on YouTube. So thank you. I appreciate it. So now Dharma, I'm just gonna give you one more before we move on.
Here it is. She is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Now last night you pulled the Queen of Pentacles for me, right?
Queen of Pentacles, yes.
Or was it
Queen of Swords? Queen of Pentacles? I don't remember.
When you were saying that my job, yeah.
Right. Yes.
Unhappy. Yeah.
Unhappy.
All right. So let me see.
You were ready to leave. You were done with that. Yep. Over with. Or bored, pretty much. Not that you couldn't still be successful at doing it. You just were bored at it.
Right. Just that the positioning is become stale and it's only appropriate that they can be back where I belong.
Right.
Now that it's available.
Yeah.
Right.
So for our friend here, I think
we can't see your camera. Your video is I don't know if that's a screensaver or something, but can you see your screen? And you don't see it.
I can see my screen
because I don't see the card.
Well, so I'm holding it up, but you're not seeing it.
No, we see squiggly lines on your. Can you see yourself on the screen yet?
Yeah, I can see myself. But so the
I'm
Queen of Cups.
I'm getting squiggly lines.
I would
like weird feet. Just not showing your face.
And one more time, this was for this was for puddles.
Right.
Okay.
Right, but we can't see your video at all. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, it's
but you can explain.
The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. She's sitting on her throne. She's holding a beautiful vessel. Contemplating it. And so that would I think that would I get this echo coming back in my ear. I think that would indicate that Puddles, I'm gonna take it that you're not in a relationship and that you pride yourself in being a very good lover, or that you it's like you want to be, but you're if you're focusing on if that vessel represents your own heart, you're holding it's almost like you're holding your heart out on your sleeve, I would say, which may not be a good thing. But I'm not getting anything sort of bad about this. It's sort of a little bit. it's sort of a little bit lonely. It's a little there's a slight loneliness to this.
But I like that there's this flowing
But I like
water.
that there's this
She's on
flowing
the
water.
bank.
Islam.
She's on the bank of a
River.
of like a
So
river. So
that means that
that means that
the
the
opportunities
opportunities
for
for finding
mates
mates
it's very so if you're gonna look at it like there's
lots of fish in the river,
lots of
sea, like
like
you don't have a
you don't have a
problem
problem
meeting
meeting
people.
people.
You just have
Just
a
have
problem
a problem
maybe finding
finding
somebody to take
somebody
that
to
heart.
take that part.
And who knows
And
what to do
who
with
knows
it.
what to do with
It's in
it.
a very
It's
elaborate,
a very elaborate
device that you
device that
you hold. You have a very elaborate heart. And you have at least three angels who are always around you, two protecting you, and one that's sort of
your kind of a support from underneath that. Let's see, what else do I get from this card? I get that.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I was on it with that. I do agree that I've since maybe single, has full of love, can't wait to give some. Like I said before, don't let it overspill. I think I said the same thing. If it overspills, then it's too much, it's wasteful. So at some point you're gonna have to share some of that love with another because it's too much. Something like that.
Okay.
Now, your camera, I would love for you to try to redo it before my reading because I can't. All I see is lines.
Okay.
So I would like to see the cards.
Yeah, let me.
If you want to just restart the camera, if you want, and come back while I finish these 3 minutes, because your camera's just not.
Yeah.
KINGKOOLIE and Dharma Ghost. I was wondering, like, you take these tarot card readings and they're a part of astrology, I guess. But from my understanding, astrology and astronomy mix and mingle, and then there are different standards for different regions of the world. Like there's a Western world, and then there's the Eastern world. It seems to all take place. It's different for different regions. It's just different interpretations.
Right. Right. Yeah, I still see lines on your camera. Okay, so she said she is single. So we were spot on when she's single.
And so the traditional interpretation is go down to the river, or lake, meditate there, open your heart for all, not for each. And for love and relationships, the cup is completely closed, and the shell throne is quite open. A hint for you too, not to go just halfway. And the basic meaning is almost really like, what is going to do me good? What do I want for me and or for us? And as is the case with most court cards, the queen represents an ideal, perfect mastery over the element in question. Here are the cups: water, feelings, the soul, beliefs, and you're like this queen. You are well on your way, and you have a destined, you are destined to meet somebody who personifies this queen. Make sure they personify the queen and they know how to get into that cup, because that cup is closed. It's very elaborate, and they're going to need to know how to deal with a cup like that. Oh, and hi. So the advice is to go down to that river. I don't know if you live near water. A body of water. Puddles. Hey, look, her name's Puddles too, right?
Right.
But if you can go to a body water and meditate and open your heart to the world, start there.
I'm wondering what happened to your camera. Now, can anybody else see him, or is it just me that don't see him?
No, so because I see you and I see me.
Right. If you go to my YouTube page, you could probably see what we're seeing. Some kind of. It's only when you went out and came back, something happened.
It's Jeff. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to my brother
that
Legend.
Happened. Okay, let me try that again then.
Karma Ghost. I hope you guys are well. Have a great show. I'm Legends and I'm out. Much love to you both.
Yeah, they don't see you on YouTube. He's gonna reset. Much love to you, Legend. What it do, my guy? We got a super friend.
Holy shit. If you didn't hit the nail right on the head, man, I don't know what it is.
I know. That's why I don't have no friends now. This is why I don't have friends now. This is exactly why I don't have a girlfriend. My wife left me. The kids leave me. They're tired of me being in their fucking life like that. Like, leave me alone. Can I just live my life without you being all in my shit? No. I wish I could. Some people sing. Some people dance. I am in your business. I don't know. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you. Here go Puddles.
It's pretty accurate because yes, I am single. There are times I do feel as if I am lonely, and I do cry on my love. I do wear my heart on my sleeve because I've encountered a female that I like, and I've been slowly catching feelings for her. I've been knowing her for almost half a year, and we were meeting up for a second time and everything, and that's the thing. And for some odd reason, every time I ask someone to pull a tarot card for me, it has always been the Queen of Cups. I've always gotten the Queen of Cups for some odd reason. But thank you so much.
Right, and that has a lot to do with you have a lot of love to give. That's how I see it. A lot of love to give. Love for yourself too. That's what gives it the best you, because you love you first. And if you can help somebody else do that, that's what they love about you. But yeah. So that's all the messages for now. We got Dharma, who's going to
I'm just trying to fix my camera issues here. If I can. All right, so I have myself. All right, I'm going to start cam. Did that do anything?
Yeah, you're better. Way better. Much
yeah,
better.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, I put my my setting on low resolution instead of high.
Okay, yeah, because it was just squiggly lines before. I was like, whoa, trippy, but
all right. Well, I find that like when I have a lot of energy or a lot of doing something like this, it affects
hey, Michaela.
electronics. Have you had that experience where you kind of short out your devices sometimes when you have like a really intense dialogue going on, or
right.
you have something really important to share with somebody.
It has some noise reduction thing. I have to take off the noise reduction thing that they have on YouTube side. They like to control your audio. I have to just leave that part.
Gotcha. Oh, that's really interesting that they would go that far. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask you to pick a number between 1 and 6. And then that's... Huh? I'm sorry? Yeah, if you could tell me, yeah, pick a number, pick 1, 6, and then that'll be the... Okay, the Oracle. Here it is. We're going to pull 3 cards. First one will represent present problem. The second card will be the way out. And the third card will be the future, if you are prepared to take that back. And I know you are always prepared to take that back. So, we will get you well on your way with the Oracle today. Okay.
Michaela, thank you, Michaela. She's hanging out with us on YouTube. Thank you also, Islam, to my brother, my sister DJ.
I keep looking at that one, so it's going to be this one.
Mm-hmm.
The first card.
And for those of us on stereo, we're live on YouTube at the same time, so we're actually watching Dharma go through how he resonates with the cards. So if you want to join us on YouTube, all you have to do is tap my avatar, go to my YouTube page, and we're live.
Sometimes it's a little noisy, and like it's gotta like wait till I get just a single clear spike.
Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for coming in on from stereo to YouTube. Tipsy, Twins, Michaela, M. Thank you. We're here live with Dharma Ghost from Stereo. If you're joining us on YouTube, please download the Stereo app and follow Dharma Ghost and KINGKOOLIE on Stereo.
Okay. All right, that one's coming through right there. Come here, you. You're the next contestant. All right. Now for the third card. This is the 100-year anniversary, the centennial edition of the Rider-Waite deck.
Nice.
And it comes with 6 like art cards of Pamela Coleman Smith. She was just a groovy little friend back in the early 1900s who painted all of these. She was the artist behind the Rider-Waite deck. And first time I really read about her, and she has this poem called "Alone" that she wrote, When I read that poem the first time, I cried. Like, I was like, oh my God, this chick totally understands me. And she totally looks like she would have been a friend of mine. Like, had I been around back then. She's all eccentric and kind of real mystic looking. I was like, I totally feel like she's like a friend of mine. So that's why I really love the Rider-Waite deck. Big fan of her art. Okay, final card. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, that one right there. And so, and if any of you are wondering, I literally feel like a tingle or a tickle, or I'll feel like I just went over like a bump, almost in the energy. Like I'll feel nothing, and then I'll feel like I literally brushed over something. Like, you ever have that thing where somebody pulls something out of your hand? And it feels like they pulled a string out,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that, and it so far it seems like a pretty good technique to use because my readings tend to be like pretty spot on. I'm not claiming 100% or anything like that, of course, but
Yeah, because it's always change.
But it works. It works, and I would highly recommend any of you, like, just try it. You might. I didn't know I could do it until I saw somebody do it, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh my God, it works. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. So the what was it? The problem at hand, the oracle reading we're doing. The present problem will be the first card. The way out will be the second card, and then the future, if you are prepared to take that path. So the so the present problem, Mr. Kingkoolie, is very interesting card there. Magician.
The magician. But of course, no. You see in my bio, what does it say? Abracadabra?
Abracadabra. Yeah, right. So okay. I might have to look at all 3 cards together before.
Let me see, Doug. Can you hold it up? Let me see.
Yeah. The magician. So in terms of like the presentation of
for
it
me,
being
yeah. I see.
Well, do you
polarities.
Want to
lots of polarities. As above, so below. You see the 8 there, the infinity card, which lets you know that the mind is infinite as well. And you could take 2 roads, one spiritual, one lower self to the lower. You see the cup or something that's on the desk next to him, which is by his belt area, which to me represents like cosmos, like the asteroid belt. So it's the center, right there near the heart, and you have the cup. The cup is right by the heart. So he has all the elements. Like he's dealing with all 4. He can deal with the cup. He has the pentacle. He has the sword. He has the staff, all on the table, which means he can use all the elements to manifest earth, air, fire, and water. And he's able to manifest things into existence, something from nothing, using his higher self and his lower self balance. Yep, that's what that's.
He has a. I'm sorry to disagree with you. He has a 5th element.
And all the stuff on the floor is nature. A lot of natural elements.
I would say the tool that he has selected in his hand, the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would say that represents the 5th element of our
Oh,
connection
wow.
to the ether.
Mm-hmm.
Ether.
Yes. Ether.
I don't know if
Mhm.
that's a standard interpretation of
I agree with Ether.
the one.
I can go with that.
Yeah. So, wow, that's awesome. Okay, so let's see. So that represents kind of the problem, the present problem, the way out. Let's see. Ooh, oh. Interesting. I almost don't. I almost want to look at the third card now and not even show it to you until. But
What's the second?
this is a really interesting card for the being the way out.
It's the Two of
It's the
Cups.
Two of Cups.
Right. Love. Love is the answer.
Mhm. Yeah, love is the answer. Exactly.
Mhm.
And not only that, it's just. I mean, it's just rich with symbology.
It's balance. It's balance.
The,
You see the fiducious. First of all, it's the firebird. Firebird is the phoenix bird. It dies from its own ashes. Then you have the
Right,
two snakes,
and the
which is
two
the
ones.
DNA. It can also represent health, medical, the caduceus. It also represents the snakes of the kundalini, the lower self and higher self energy coming together to meet at the heart. And once it meets balance, then you have the explosion of the bird. You can fly, basically. But it takes two to tango, too.
Yeah. Are you talking of like raising Kundalini through relations with
It could be relations with
lover?
another, but it could be relationship with yourself, because we have both divine feminine and divine masculine within self as well. Yeah.
All right.
Or taking your lower self and higher self and marrying those two together.
I'm eager to see what the story
balance,
will
basically,
look like.
right, Michaela?
Oh, whoa. Interesting. It just got really interesting.
So the magician is here to create balance through love so far. If this was a sentence, that would be so.
The future, if you are prepared to take that path, well, I'm just gonna say, like, just when I show it to you, like, my immediate interpretation is nothing lasts forever. Like, we're guaranteed to we are mortal, so if love is the way out, like that, it's like, if you look at it like soul contracts come to an end, like they eventually at some point. But this is the what was this, the future, if you are prepared to take that path.
I can't say, pull back a little bit on the card. The tower card.
The tower, yeah.
Yeah, tower card is great because
has the two.
Yeah,
it's falling from the tower. Go ahead.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Tower moment can be the death of something, the breakup of something, the ending of a thing. In order to end something, to start a new thing, you have to end one thing.
Did you?
I was saying, the first card could be the magician. He's here to manifest, bringing the lower self and higher self as one. So then you get to the Two of Cups, which is the love of your enemy, which is yourself, your inner me. You have to love your enemy as well as your higher self. And then the third card is, otherwise it's a tower moment when you let the imbalance. If it's without the balance, it's a tower moment. With the balance, it's a tower moment because you're ending the duality and you're bringing it to the polarity, which means they're both necessary. You don't have to get rid of one, and one is not trying to get rid of the other. They're actually saying we are both necessary to complete the work. So the tower moment is getting rid of the lowest, the shadow work, doing the shadow work to get to this point.
Yeah. It's so confusing. It's like backwards. Okay.
What do you get? Right.
All right. Let me.
Michaela believes the same. Both shadow and light are necessary. Both sides. Right. That's what you see in the tower moment. You see the fact that you have fire all the elements that was used in magician are the same elements used in the tower, but on a destructive, on a build and destroy. Remember, I showed you the Firebird on top of the head in the first magician. That's build and destroy.
Yeah,
The Phoenix dies from its own ashes and then reborn again.
Everything.
So you need a tower moment. Tower moments are good.
Like the magician takes that creative spark, right? And so the magician's got all of the tools at his command. Even with the fifth element, the wand, that's directs where our attention goes our energy. So these are the tools for manifestation for what and so the solution to I mean, it would be problematic, like if tools are useless to us unless we use them. They're just things laying around, you know. There's in themselves they're useless. Like, so it would be a problem to leave them on the table. So then to like a solution then to bring into a relationship either with self or like you said, someone, or to like raise the kundalini, the two snakes, they intertwine, you know, and then the I'm sorry, what did you call the well, it represents the phoenix, the
kundalini or the caduceus, the medical, right? What they use for the medical,
the staff with the right.
So
I mean, that's almost like the wand with the result of with the kundalini, like the energy of the wand, then you get the helix of the DNA, even there's creation coming out of these. They're two committed with their cups of love, you know, their hearts are in it. So they create this out of the, you know, ash of the previous
something out of nothing, basically the magician. And love can be created out of nothing. You don't really need much to create. I mean, it can come out of nothing.
You can create a whole lot of love just on your own by yourself. You know?
Exactly.
Which is probably one of the magician's greatest, easiest forms of magic, is just to raise love within yourself and light. And and visualize light and feel it and feel the universal love. That's like probably like the best.
That's probably the key to all magic.
Yeah, definitely.
You have a source. And that source is probably the key.
The beauty of it is that this energy needs to then again go through the process of redirection. It needs to be redirected again. It needs to be destroyed and recycled over again. And that's like there's nothing, and it's not a bad thing. It's like it's just part of the cycles of nature, of even of life and death. Like it's like this whole thing just really kind of represents even like just a really quick little 3-card story of creation. You know, like all the elements are there almost. You know, what did man do? Like came together with and created you know, this great thing, a building, even a tower. He built stuff and at the appropriate time when the, you know, it will be destroyed and at some point, and all that stuff will be, all that energy will be redirected. Some of it physically, some of it probably like ethically into the spiritual realm. I believe it can go from material into the spiritual realm and be stored there.
Right.
Because like they say,
recharge.
Never dissipates, just gets redirected or just
redistributed.
And so, yeah, didn't know where I was going with that, but it's interesting thing for me to say.
It's an amazing 3 cards to have. This is not a bad 3 cards.
So what is
Can I see it again? Let me see. The first card.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does this fit anything?
Number
anything
1.
Does this speak to any certain does this represent your divorce? Your
Yes, it could be. I'm in a divorce situation. I have to finish completing the divorce, which I'm trying to manifest as the magician. Although she and I have nothing but love. Nothing but love for one another. We have 2 children together. But she lives in Spain. I live here. It's different. We live in 2 different worlds. She's a singer, amazing singer, Latin singer.
I went through an amicable divorce. Like it was very. We didn't have kids either, so it was very easy.
So much love.
We stayed.
Much love between us, but we're just not. We're not going to be married anymore. But
the contract is
so that's a tower moment. In a way, it's a tower moment, but it's a good tower moment. See, that's what I was trying to explain. Some tower moments are okay. And it's love, as long as it's done with love. And I'm the magician. You have all the elements that you need to either be alone or with somebody. It's up to you. Just look. Now I want to tell the girl who was in earlier. Just because we are so-called alone or single, doesn't mean we're lonely. She said that she felt lonely sometimes, but lonely and being alone is 2 different things. One is okay, you have comfort in being alone. The other one is more like a negative connotation. It's not great to be lonely, so go find anybody just to be not alone. No, that's not good either.
Yeah, I've made that mistake.
Yeah. Just because you don't want to be alone. Like, I'm separated now 7 years. Wait, let me see. 6 years. We've been married 10. So we had 3.5, 4 good. Not that it weren't bad years, but where everything was on the up and up. Perfect. Yeah. And then it was just one day, it was like, just really, we're different. We're so different. It's not working. And we should move on. Because now she's happy. I've met her friend. I don't know if they got a title or whatever, but we met each other. They're cool. We speak on the phone and stuff. YouTube, live, Zoom. I don't give a shit. But I know she's happy. You can see in her face she's happy. I like that. I like to see her happy. I don't know. Call me weird, but I don't get it. I don't care about all that. Oh, I'm jealous. Wow. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it's not about me. Yes, it is, because we're reading your cards.
That was your card. That was your reading, man. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. It was actually on point, because I'm definitely I want to finish. That's the one thing on my mind that has to be complete, is that divorce before the end of the year. That's weighing me down. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can I pull a card for the next message?
Sure. So before I play it, or you want to play the message first, so you can hear the energy?
No, before we, I'm gonna just try to pick up on.
So this reading, this card that he's pulling right now is for the person who's on the next message.
Here, I'm gonna actually
this is for
shuffle the cards again, too, real quick.
So on YouTube, you have Spotlight Grit. She's saying hello to you, Dharma.
Hello, Spotlight Grit. Oh, hey, just
thank everybody who's showing up on YouTube as well.
Nice. Hello. Thank you for showing up. And thank you to everybody in Stereo too. This show has been long anticipated by me, and like KINGKOOLIE was like, when I subscribed to him, he was like, yeah, set up a show, and like we can do tarot reading, we can do this and that, and I'm just like, that sounds great, but I didn't know what kind of show I wanted to do. I knew it was going to be awesome, but when I don't know, I wait.
Right.
I wait until
divine timing is everything. Timing is everything.
Yeah. And then last night, it just seemed it right to
Divine timing.
conclude last night's me being a commentator. Like it seemed better to have this like an interaction, a discussion, like over this stuff. And well, here we are. So I love you, brother. Thank you. This is like
Love you too, my brother. And thank you for being a subscriber. These are the perks, you know.
You're sure, like what I'm being shown by doing this is that I can do it. So I need to start doing this and be available for anybody who wants to subscribe to me, follow me.
Yes, please do on YouTube as well, guys, because we're trying to get our numbers up on YouTube.
I'm gonna start making content on YouTube, for my YouTube channel too. You're definitely right.
You guys all should actually, because it's only gonna see what we don't realize is this is your brand. It might be called stereo, this, that, and the other, but you're actually completing your brand. Everybody has a brand. What's your brand? You know. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, John.
No worries. And I'm just spreading these out here, and I'm going to pull one quick for the next commenter. Let's see if whoa, getting something over there. Let's see if I'm right. Okay. That one. And that one. That one. Okay. All right. So our next commenter on this card is going to be for you. Ooh, wow. Charging into action. Ready with the wit, so the next person who's commenting is really sharp with thought, intelligence, and doesn't take any shit. And I say this because the card is the Knight of Swords. And so sword being the element of air and also being the element of our thoughts, if I'm correct. Does the sword represent our thoughts?
Sword is words and thoughts. Gemini energy.
Right. So charging this
and the mind too, even thinking.
Yeah. Right. So you're swift when you don't take no shit. Like you can that can work for you, or it could get you in trouble too. I mean, it can go either way.
I always have a lot of respect
who are capable of handling conflict, resolving conflict with spoken word. I'm really hoping that that's the kind of person that be commenting, that they have that quality to them. And I think that's about all. I'm saying right now. I'm just going to say this represents the characteristics of our commenter. How about that?
And what is it? The Prince? Is it the Prince of Swords? Knight of Swords, right?
Knight of Swords.
Knight of Swords.
That means for me, I see some message coming in fast. You're gonna get some kind of word coming in, some kind of notice, some kind of email. Something's gonna come in of some kind of importance that's needed. Some kind of word or thoughts are moving fast right now. And Mercury is also thoughts. Mercury moves fast around the sun. It's the fastest planet. So these words are coming in kind of quick. A message that you've been waiting for, thinking about, that message is coming, is on its way, and it's on its way fast.
So right, exactly. Air words, thoughts, opinions. Card of the day aims that turn you on, enabling you to focus your powers. That way, you experience a lot and find success. Conscious information. So this is okay. So this is gonna like and I don't care that I just read it under the love section, but affirmations are gonna be important for this.
Yeah.
For
Sometimes you just
affirmations.
feel it. And
That's part of your arsenal. That's what makes you so. I mean, have an effect. Like you're gonna be effective. With the more. Yeah, affirmations are just like owning. You're owning your qualities.
Mhm.
Own this card reading. If you don't believe it. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, so let's see who it is.
And you see how the
Crow.
trees? Look at the trees in the background too. In that card, the trees are flowing, like the wind is blowing. And you said air.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of air, energy, wind. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I agree. The wind is blowing them trees hard. So that means fast. It's an urgency. This message is very urgent as well.
And it's the top commenter, right?
Yes, the next yeah, it will be the top commenter.
Crazy Crow, right?
Yeah.
All right, Crazy Crow, it's your card. Let's play the comment.
It's not just you, KINGKOOLIE. It's me. I got listening to like you did, and then I went to a different phone, and then at the same time that you said you can see Dharma Ghost, I see Dharma Ghost too on the different phone, so it's not just you get mixed up, it's when you have different devices going at the same time, and then
I see what you mean. You have to turn the volume down on one of them and only listen to the volume on stereo. Sometimes you have to do that when you're on stereo. If you're not on stereo, then just listen to it straight on YouTube.
All right. Do you want me to keep playing the messages?
Yeah, unless you feel a need to pull something. If you feel the energy, then pull. But we'll just keep playing.
Well, how do you feel? And do you?
Well, I do have a show at 2. That's my only thing. But we have a half an hour, or at least 20 minutes. So, but we can keep going.
Do you wanna pull a card for our next comment?
For the next reader, let's play this one, and I'll pull it for the next one. Let me prepare. Just play this one, and then we'll do it for the next.
You'll pull okay.
Okay, my meeting is over. Hi.
Hey.
Now I'm gonna clean my.
All right.
Right. Now, what did I tell you before? Was it something about that? Now she's going to clean her room. I bet you had something to do with the card we told her before she went to her meeting. I can't remember now. She was like, oh, my God, I got to go to my meeting, but you were dead on fine. I wanted she's coming back with a message, but I wanted to know, did anything resonate with the business meeting, the partners in the meeting? I know it might have said love when I was reading it, but it dealt with business partnerships as well. And I just want to know if the meeting had anything to do with the reading. And is it good to have had the reading before the meeting? Because now maybe you have been just a little bit prepared for what was about to be said. I don't know. A card just jumped up at me, so we're going to play it. I'm going to bring my camera back on. And on the YouTube side. My bad. I just have to thank you. You're gonna still be here. We're just gonna go into the 2 split. Okay. So here we have the card is upside down, but I'll read it's a 2 of disc. So the 2 of disc for me represents a decision has to be made. You have 2 different offers, maybe of a job. Two different offers, and you're not sure which one to take. So you're gonna have to make a decision. And being that it's upside down, maybe you don't have to make a decision. Maybe you can have them both if you know how to figure it out. What's on the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands. Yes, but see, you have to protect your energy at the same time. You can have both, but you're gonna have to protect that energy at the same time. Don't overdo it. It can be done, but it can be.
I am not.
Good afternoon.
She's pretty live. Hey, Cece Free Life, what's up? Where you been, girl? Been trying to holler at you, find you. How you doing? Good to see you, hear from you.
Hi guys, this has still been so much fun. If you can maybe pick a card for me or either one of you at the end, I'd love to hear what you guys got to say, and only at the end though.
Well, this is the end, almost. So this is your time. I'll pull one. If you want to pull one too, I can pull one. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
And we're live on YouTube, so I'm not sure if you're still on YouTube or you're following us on YouTube, but we're showing you actually the cards on YouTube live. You can hit my avatar. You can hit Greg. You can hit my brother Dharma Ghost's avatar, and you can see us live on YouTube. Now, there's somebody in the room that needs a whole damn reading, but I'm not gonna do it because like 20 cards just fell out my hand. But I'm gonna just pick up the last one. The last one is gonna be the one. Actually, the last two. I'll give you a 2-card reading. But whoa, somebody in the room's got some energy that needs to be dealt with. Whoa. Now, here's the 3 of this. Now, like I said, the 2 of this represented a decision in making in a job or whatever. This one is getting to work. This one is getting back to work. Decision's been made. Now it's time to get to work. So somebody just got a new job. They're happy at their new job, and they're busy, you know, collecting their coins and doing what they need to do. Maybe it's our it's not somebody. It's actually for the one who left. Miss Coffee, was it? Yeah. But the only thing about it, Miss Coffee, what happens is something is keeping you up at night. Thinking about this and this and this and overanalyzing. Maybe it is a new job, so you're a little bit worried. Don't worry about it, because you need your rest. If you're not getting any rest, you're not going to perform well at your new job.
Live, nude, and podcast. Living nude and podcast? I'm not sure how that reads, but I picked for you the strength card. Yeah. It is. Look at the kitty.
Right, with the lion. I always think of Leo, because Leo represents courage too.
Mm-hmm.
It also represents the heart. The heart of the zodiac is the Leo. They deal with the heart, and that's the inner child. You see, both the lion is young and the queen looks young, so it deals with the youth or the inner child of the person, of the lion too. Before, when it was innocence, before we got to a world where you became fearful.
And would you say that's almost eternal?
Sure.
I would say that her youth has stayed with her as she's gone into adulthood.
Right. That's what gives her courage too.
Yeah.
That's where the courage comes from. From when she wasn't afraid as a child. She didn't fear anything. We grew and learned fear as we got older. But you got to go back to your inner child, where there was fearless. There was no fear back then. Even the lion is small. It's not at its full capacity yet. It's still learning to get its strength as well.
Yeah. you know, the
the
male
male
lion too is he's so like
he has
he
no
has no
problem with
problem with allowing the female lion to be the hunter. And, he
Right.
he like
hangs out
hangs
and
out and
looks over the pride. But
looks
like,
over the
I mean,
pride. But
so
like,
I believe like lions appreciate strong women. Like
Like
Well, I gotta tell you something. What do you see right there? You just said it. The lion and the
Right,
woman. Especially you. You know this. Huh?
Right.
That's
So,
Leo
this
and Virgo. That's the Sphinx. The riddle of the Sphinx is that it's the Virgo and the Leo coming together, changing from the age of Leo into the age of Virgo.
yeah,
No, actually, from the age of Virgo into the age of Leo, because then it goes from the age of Leo to the age of Cancer. So it's the other way around. So half the Sphinx is half woman, half lion, and that's the picture, right?
and then
so
that makes
it
like
like
36,000 years.
36,000 years.
Right. So if you go to the age of Leo, that was at the time when it was. I mean, the age of Virgo is when it was changing to age of Leo. Age of Leo would be Egypt. Age of Virgo would be the matriarch of it, Nubia. Before it was the patriarch. It went from matriarch to patriarch at that moment. That's why the Sphinx is there. And that's why he shows that the Sphinx is a man, but it's not. It's a fake beard. It's not a real beard. It's a female.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I always knew that the Sphinx was a woman.
From when I was a kid.
Right.
Like I looked at it, I was like, it's a woman.
But that's
Lion.
going from the
Lion.
matriarch, which they took the woman off the throne and they put the man on the throne at that point.
Right.
So it's like King Khufu
or whatever.
Right.
It
Well,
is
the
like-
first pharaoh was Narma. Before Narma.
Spotlight
Spot-
girl.
Before Narma was Dharma. No. In Karma.
Yeah, I can't read that comment. And plus, it seems that
Which
having
comment
trouble
is that?
I'm having trouble connecting. Apparently,
What Spotlight Grid said? Somebody? It's on YouTube? Or you mean?
yeah, let's see if I can. Can't stand BS. Oops.
Oh, yeah, I'll highlight it so you can see it. It says it can't stand the bullshit. You have to be straight up with people. Like I guess she was talking about when we were talking about Taro Moment at the time. I think this was a comment that was back when you were reading me. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about the Tower Moment. Like you have to be straight about something that you said, and it was like, yeah, you have to come correct. Yes, she was agreeing.
Yeah. Oh, and the Knight card too. The Knight of Swords.
Right, rushing in with that message.
About also like having that.
That was for Miss Coffee. Yeah.
My interpretation of it was being able to handle adversity with your spoken word, like the guardian
the sword.
angels.
The sword was coming forward, but that word is harsh too. Like that sword was actually thrust forward while he was speeding. It was almost in a fight stance, but I didn't see fight. I saw like the redcoats are coming, warning more than anything. Rushing in with some words, some warnings, some emails. Somebody wants to come and rush and tell you something. That's what I got.
Right, I'm backstage again.
Okay, I got you. I'll pull you. I don't know what happened. Let's go.
Hey. So.
And who's next?
What? And then let's all be mindful, ladies and.
Oh, hold on.
KINGKOOLIE to have like a bathroom break before his next show stuff, and so we'd like to wrap it up in the next maybe 5-10 minutes. Does that give you enough time to refresh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, CC. We're gonna play that again real quick.
guys know that I am here. How you doing, King Cookie?
I'm great. Thank you, CC Free Life. Good to hear from you.
Yep. Looks like I'm having connection issues, but I'm just gonna hang out in stereo now.
All right, so we're gonna end the live on YouTube. Thank y'all for showing up. I'll end the live on YouTube. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.